Let me paint you a picture. Two men, been friends for 15 years. They get together for the first time in 8 months. They spend 2 hours talking about sports, a little work, maybe some stuff about their kids. They say goodbye. They feel good about it. Neither one of them knows the other is struggling. Neither one of them asked. Neither one of them would have answered honestly if they had. And if you describe that interaction to either of their wives or female friends, the reaction would be, so you just sat there for 2 hours and neither of you said anything real? Yes, that is exactly what happened. And both men will tell you it was a great time. Here's the thing, I'm not here to make men feel bad. I'm here to point out that we are capable of so much more. The cost of not developing real friendship is higher than most of us want to admit. The data on male loneliness is not subtle. Studies consistently show that men have fewer close friends than women. The number of men who say they have no close friends at all has roughly tripled in the last 30 years. Tripled. Loneliness in men is linked to a greater risk of dying from heart disease than smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So we're talking about a survival skill that most men never develop because nobody told them they needed it. There are a few overlapping reasons. Reason 1, we were never taught. Girls grow up practicing friendship as a skill. Boys get teams and competition, and the message that needing people is a weakness you should have grown out of. By the time we're adults, we have decades of practice being useful to each other and almost no practice being known. Reason 2, we mistake activity for intimacy. Men connect side by side, not face to face. Fishing, fixing cars, watching games. Activity-based connection has a ceiling. It rarely creates the kind of friendship where someone actually knows you. Can you call at midnight and say, "I'm not okay"? If your friendship requires an activity to hold it together, that's a clue. Reason 3, vulnerability got confused with weakness. We internalized a version of strength defined by self-sufficiency. Asking for help feels like a violation of the masculine code. So friendships stay at the surface level, humor and goodwill, but never deep. I want to stay with the cost for a moment. When men don't have real friendships, they funnel everything through one person, their partner. That's not fair to the partner, and it's not good for the man. No single relationship was designed to carry that load. When that relationship ends, many men find themselves without a net. I've talked to men who could not name one person they'd call in a crisis. That is a quiet catastrophe, but it doesn't have to be the story. All right, here's where we get useful. Start with consistency over intensity. Friendship is built in small, repeated acts. A text that says, "thought of you today," for no reason. Showing up to the thing that matters to them, not just what's convenient. Practice the small disclosure first. You don't have to start with your deepest terrors. Start smaller. That was harder than I expected. Small, honest statements that signal, "I'm willing to be real here." Most of the time, the other man will meet you there. He has been waiting for exactly that permission. Learn to ask and then stay. Try asking and then actually waiting. "How are you, really?" And when they answer, don't fix it. Don't minimize it. Just stay with it. That skill, being able to hold someone else's reality, is the single most important friendship skill most men never develop. Initiate. Don't wait to be invited. Men are extraordinarily passive. Be the man who makes the plan. Be the man who shows up. Here's what I want to leave you with. Real friendship is not a luxury. It's part of the infrastructure of a life that actually works. That's not a character flaw. It's a gap in what we were taught. The good news is it's fixable. Not overnight, but fixable. Pick one person right now, someone you've been meaning to show up for, and do one concrete thing this week. Send the message, ask the real question. What gets in the way of real friendship for you? I want to know. See you in the next one.